Today we have discussed the new chapter. Already we have basics are completed that chapter. The chapter name Plant Kingdom. So actually this plant kingdom, previous classes we have discussed cryptogamy and phanerogamy. Cryptogamy, that means non-flowering plants. Phanerogamy means flowering plants. Cryptogamy again classified into thallophytes, bryophytes and pteridophytes. And again thallophytes are classified into algae and fungi. Next, phanerogamy, that means flowering plants. Phanerogamy classified into spermatophyta, and this spermatophyta again classified into gymnosperms and angiosperms. Angiosperms are classified into again two dicots and monocots. We discussed already. Okay. So after that, in this kingdom later we have discussed the vegetative parts and reproductive parts, right? Later in this, directly the classification is not present in your textbooks, that means NCERT books. I given just some basic structure, the plant kingdom. Okay. So in the plant kingdom, vegetative parts means already we discussed: root, stems, leaves. And reproductive parts means androecium and gynoecium, right? For plants, categorized purpose earlier, so much of classifications are proposed. So much of classifications are proposed. So what are they? So first of all, we are going to discuss the classification artificial system of classification. Artificial system of classification. This classification proposed by the scientist Linnaeus. Scientist full name Carolus von Linnaeus. Simply we are called Linnaeus. So in his classification, all the plants are classified based on morphological characters, morphological features, and another characters, that means or androecium characters. Androecium character, that means features. This based upon all the plants are classified. Okay. Later, the scientists give equal weightage of morphological and sexual characters. So see this one. What is the morphological features? The plants are categorized based on morphological features. Morphological means if you see root, what kind of root system? Already said last class. It is the taproot system or fibrous root system. Stem. If you see visibly, take a plant, you can see visibly stem, any features. What are the stem features? Next, if you see leaves are what are the features? We will discuss in morphology. What are the everything features are we have discussed the morphology of plants. Okay, in the that means in leaf petiole are present or not, and what kind of venation. So this characters based upon, and flower features, everything you can see visibly. A small plant you can take it. What are the features are present? That features, outside features, that's are we call morphological features based upon the classifier, or androecium characters. Androecium means stamen. Androecium means stamen. Okay, actually in the flower, see here, this is the flower, this is the stamen. See, actually stamens are number how many? Some of them four stamens are present. Some of the flowers are 6 present, and some of the flowers are 2 circles wise form, and some of the stamens are bundle wise like this. All together it is like a bundle, one bundle wise form. What are the characters of that? Based upon this classification is classified. After that, the scientist is given equal weightage of morphological features also. Morphological means already said, root, stem, leaf, and all the flowers. Okay, what are the characters? Morphology, if you see visible, such a characters based upon these are classified. And sexual character. Sexual character before what is the given? Here only androecium character. They take it. Later, sexual character. Sexual means what are the parts? Stamen, that means androecium and gynoecium. Androecium and gynoecium. Gynoecium means this is the ovule. What are the features? Ovule, different kinds of features, different plants, different features are present. So this androecium and gynoecium, both characters are given equal weightage. So even morphological and sexual characters means here the stamen features and ovary, that is totally this is the gynoecium part. Gynoecium characters also they are taken, so they are classified in all the plants. So after that some allegations came, so their system is not accepted. That's it. So this is the artificial system of classification. Once again see, this artificial system of classification proposed by the scientist Linnaeus, Carolus von Linnaeus, simply called here Linnaeus. Next, based on this classification, all the plants are classified based on morphological features or androecium features. First they taken like that. Later he was taken equal weightage of morphological and sexual. Morphological root, stem only, and here sexual means stamen and gynoecium. They are different kinds of plants and they are different features are present. All these not same characters. So that's why they are given equal weightage of both characters. Okay. So later some allegations came. So that's why this system is not proposed. Next, second one. Second one, natural system of classification. Second system, what do you call? Natural system of classification. This natural system of classification proposed by scientists Bentham and Hooker. Simply I wrote these names. So complete name not written. This is simply you can see this one, understand very clearly. So George Bentham and Hooker. Here the scientists name Bentham and Hooker. Simply, two scientists. Okay, this natural system of classification proposed by Bentham and Hooker scientists. So here the plants are classified based on natural affinities. Okay, natural. What's the plants based upon? The plants are classified based on natural affinities. Okay, natural affinities among morphological features and also internal features. Okay. Natural affinities among the morphological features and internal features. That means internal features means here anatomy and embryology and phytochemistry. This based upon, so all the plants are classified. Once again, see, naturally the plants are growing naturally. So in naturally any modification, actual plants you can see, observe it. All the plants are not same like that. So suppose some of the plants are this taproot system present, some of them it is a fibrous root system present. And stem also, not all the stems are not same. Every plant you can observe it. So different kinds of features are present, and leaves also. Okay, and also this one. Okay, and flower characters, everything is different. So that's why this morphological features, naturally the plants are different features are found. So every plant they are classified. Okay, every plant they are classified the scientist. Whatever it is in India, all the plants, everything is classified. So they arranged one systematically by the scientist Bentham Hooker. Nowadays what you are studying, everything. So they are followed based on this natural system of classification. Okay, not plant kingdom. What are the plants arrangement is there? So systematically everything studied based on this Bentham Hooker classification only. Okay, next, internal features. Suppose this root you can cut it. What presents inside? Some of the cells, different kinds of tissues are present. So the study of different tissues, what do you call it, is anatomy. So whenever it is a reproduction, as a result here form the embryo form in the plants. So internally, that is also formed internally. So embryology based upon. So embryos are not same, different kinds of embryos are formed. Next, phytochemistry. Phyto means, already I said, phyto means plant chemistry. In plants, what are the chemical constituents are present? So internally, so everything is analyzed. So that based upon they classify this natural system of classification. Okay, so this natural system of classification proposed by scientists Bentham and Hooker. So this all the plants are classified based on natural affinities among the morphological features and internal characters like anatomy, embryology and phytochemistry. Such a classification we call it is natural system of classification. And then next, third one, phylogenetic system of classification. Third one, what is this? Phylogenetic system of classification. Third one, phylogenetic system of classification. So this classification particularly. Okay, so this classification based on, that means this classification, all the plants are classified based on evolutionary relationship between the organism. Evolutionary relationship between the organism. All the plants are classified evolutionary relationship between the organisms. Evolution. What is meant by here evolution? Evolution means change. Evolution means change, modify. Suppose early stage of plant, how much is present, how it is present. Later, 50 years later, how it is present. What happened? Early stage, after 50 years, so much of changes are present. Okay, suppose in a human being also, you can see during the, that means during the 1 year time in our body, after 30-35 years, every 5 years you can see so much of changes are present in our body, right? That based upon the changes of plants, evolutionary relation between the organisms, the two organisms between the so much of changes are found. That based upon they are classifying the plants. Okay, some of the plants are same categories. Suppose for example, mango tree, you know this. Mango trees, different types of fruit varieties are present. They are mango. Those mango trees, little bit of variation are present. Little bit of variation means, suppose you can see one fruit variety, one taste is present, another fruit variety, another taste is present. That's what is that? All the mango trees are not same like that, but it is same category. Same category, but it is a little bit of changes. Little bit of changes are present. Like that, not a fruit in mango. Their leaves and also stem and also roots having different kinds of modifications also present. Such changes are slowly it can be changes. That based upon two different plants, variation, two different organisms, variation, that means changes based upon the plants are classified. Okay, that's what we call evolutionary relationship between the organisms. So in this, all the organisms are arranged in a same taxa. Same taxa means same group. All the plants are here, not separated. Okay, previous we are discussing the morphological features based upon and anatomical features upon they are divided. That means different types are classified. We are not explaining such a types. They are morphological based upon, and previous what I said, morphological and also anatomical based upon the plants are classified. But what is the classification not given? It is a very enlarged portion. Okay, so here also all the plants are here arranged in the same taxa. Same taxa means same group. Okay, all these are arranged in a same group. All these organisms are arranged in a same group. So this system is resolve the problems in the classification. This system here may resolve the confusions in the classification. That's it only. So that's only said. So this is the phylogenetic system of classification. So this phylogenetic system of classification, all the plants are classified based on evolutionary relationship between the organisms. So all the plants are, all the organisms are, not plants, all the organisms are here arranged in the same taxa. That means the same group are arranged. So this classification mainly, this classification mainly resolve the confusions in the classifications. That's it. Okay. This is the main classifications are on your syllabus in point of view. Other classifications also present, but it is not mentioned. And so main already previously discussed. So most accepted system of plant classification Eichler they proposed. The Eichler proposed it is the two groups are just divided. Cryptogams, that's how we call it is non-flowering, and another one it is phanerogams, that's how we call it is flowering plants. Okay, that based upon we are different class, different characters, that means thallophytes, bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperms, angiosperms. So all these features are being discussed in this plant kingdom. Okay, so now so next some small definitions are present, you can see. So first of all, in this plant kingdom, what are the definitions of present means? See here, numerical taxonomy. Numerical taxonomy. See everyone, English medium people having there is no little bit there is no confusion. But along with English medium candidates, along with listening the other medium people, that means Kannada medium candidates and Marathi medium candidate also. So I am going very slowly and a simple language and diagrammatically we are going. So you can understand very clearly. Okay, so see here, numerical taxonomy. And what are the terminologies present here? Differently present and practiced. Every day you can practice number of times. Take a book. So what is this terminology, taxonomy, what are the spelling? And everything you have to practice with the diagrams and also examples also you can practice. And how I draw the diagrams on the board, you can follow such a manner. Okay, so don't trouble, that means bother, don't bother diagrammatically. Some of them not know the how to draw the diagrams. So such a kind of people follow how I draw the diagram on the board. You can look at there on the board. Simple method I draw on the board, you can follow such a manner. You can easy. After that, it is very easy to the diagrams. Okay. So first of all, see the definitions. So we have numerical taxonomy. Numerical taxonomy means in this number and codes are arranged. Number and codes are arranged. All the plants for okay, the number and codes are arranged. All the plants features. All the plant features. Okay. Actually, plant features means what we have discussed. Take a plant, I said. Take a plant, okay, root system, taproot system, and a fibrous root system types we discussed. And also next stem. And what is that? Leaf and flower. You can see calyx, corolla. That means calyx means what present? It is the sepals present. Corolla means petals are present. So androecium and gynoecium. Okay, everything they are features wise we are discussed. Here all the features are, all the plant features, everything features are arranged like a number and codes. One simple number and codes based upon all the one simple line to make it codes wise. So this is the plant character. We will explain easy. Okay. So here the number and codes are arranged in all the plant characters. How it is arranged? Using the So this is using the computer. Computer is used that arrange the codes and number. Okay, computer, using the computer and data then processor. Okay, the data then processor we call it is numerical taxonomy. Data and then process. That's we call it is numerical taxonomy. Numerical means number. Already you know this. Taxonomy means classification. All the plants are classified. Taxa group arranged in a different groups wise. So that's why we call it as a numerical taxonomy. Okay. Number that means all the plant features. All the plant features. Whatever it is present on the earth. That means in India, worldwide, everything, all the plants are, every plant, we are giving a code, that means number. Codes wise, suppose for example, I will say in flower, I will say, suppose calyx. Calyx means they are giving a code C. Suppose the number is, calyx means sepals are present. Okay, calyx means sepal. See here, this is the hibiscus. This is the dasavada flower. I will say small example. So this is what is this one? These are reddish color or whitish color or violet color. They are different. These are petals. So here, what is this one? Here, see. So here, these are the sepals. Okay, that means calyx. Calyx means each one we call calyx. Calyx we are giving the name, it is a C. Corolla. This is the reddish all together. This is all the petals together we call it is what do you call all petals together? All petals together. All together we call corolla. Okay, so the corolla will give a code, it is a K. The given size is K. Suppose how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is number K5. They are fused, attached. Attached means you make a bracket. This is the symbol. Like this. Suppose stamens. Stamens means androgen. These are the stamens. These are the stamens. Stamens means how would you call it as stamens? Stamens means that's what you call generally androgen. Androgen consisting of stamens. So that's why here androecium. Androecium means stamens. So it gives the code A. A means how many number are present? Maybe 10 are present. 10 stamens. Okay, like that is the number and codes given. So this number and codes arranged in all plant features by using the computer and data is collected and then processed. Such a taxonomy we call it is a numerical taxonomy. Such a taxonomy we call numerical taxonomy. That's it. Okay, next. Next, second definition, cytotaxonomy. Cytotaxonomy. What is meant by here the cytotaxonomy? So here cyto means cell. Cell taxonomy. Plant cell. This one. This is the plant cell. Nucleus are present, different cells also are present. The cytotaxonomy means the cytological information like chromosome. Chromosome here inside the genetic material DNA is present. Suppose every plant and a human being also along with that. Every plant, their chromosome number is different. Suppose in human being, how many chromosomes are present in our body? Total it is the 23 pairs. That means total 46 chromosomes. And different plants. Okay, every plant having different chromosome number is present. So that means the chromosome, the cytological information like chromosome, their structure. How it is the chromosome structure. Okay, and then this every plant cell inside chromosome, their cell, chromosome cell inside. What are the chromosomes are present? This chromosomes, their structure, how it is present, and behavior. Okay, behavior and number, how many chromosomes are present. Such a study we call it is a cytotaxonomy. Okay, cytotaxonomy means so the cytological information. Cytological means cell their information. Cell their information inside. This is the nucleus. Nucleus inside DNA material. This DNA material to formation of the chromosomes. So the chromosome information, the cytological information like chromosome, their structure and behavior and number. Such a study we call it is cytotaxonomy. Such a study we call cytotaxonomy. Okay, next, and one more definition you can see. Chemo taxonomy. Chemo means chemical. Chemo means chemical. So in the chemo, what are the in the plants? What are the chemicals are present? What are the chemicals? Suppose different types of biomolecules are present. Suppose here the definition: the study of chemical constituents of plants. I will say study of chemical constituents. The study of chemical constituents of plant to resolve the confusions. Okay, to resolve the confusions we call it is chemo taxonomy. I will say chemo means chemical. So these chemicals, every plant you can see, plant cell inside different types of chemicals. Suppose some of the plant medicinally produced, that is commercially very important plants are present. So another plant not same like that. So chemically so much of variations are present. So that's why we are getting medicine, and also what are the medicines and proteins and enzymes, and also commercially important good products, everything depending upon chemical components in the cell. So that's why, so that's such a study, the study of chemical constituents, the study of chemical constituents of plant resolve the confusion. So the chemical constant based upon, so the plants are also they are classified. So the such a taxonomy we call it is a chemo taxonomy. Okay, once again see this definition: the study of chemical constituents of plant to resolve the confusions. Such a study we call it is a chemo taxonomy. Cytotaxonomy means, so the cytological, cyto means cell information like that. Cell inside what present? It is chromosomes are present. So chromosome, the cytological information like that, chromosomes such as chromosome, their structure and behavior, number, such a study we call cytotaxonomy. Okay, these are the three different types of classification I said, and these are the definitions. Next, what is meant by here classifications? You can see different types.